You know what? Let me use red. Damn. That just fucked me up. Alright, so I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna do I've had heavy interest in doing like a rebuild, like a long rebuild. Me and one of my homies, we got this league where I have the matter of fact, I'm just finna go to it real quick. It ain't got nothing to do with the video. I just want to kind of show you where we've gotten with this. Yeah, so like we're in 2036, and I rebuilt the Titans. He rebuilt the Rams, and it's like this is what I would like to be with another team. This is honestly extremely fun. It doesn't even get repetitive either. If you can maintain a good team, the fun part is just really be building up the players over the years. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this far because 2036, we've had this league since the start of Madden 24. So I'm kind of late into Madden 24, coming back with my first video for the first time in a long time. I'm explaining that later. But I definitely want to do another long rebuild, and I feel like I could just do that with the Cardinals right now. First thing first, I'm gonna look at this roster. It's a lot of holes that got to be filled. Like you look at teams like the Chiefs, right? What's this, 7 players that show on the main screen? There's 7 players, the whole 89 overall. Dog, we're literally in the 79s. Like it's 4 or 5 people who's 80 or higher. It's only 190. Nobody else is above 85. Nobody else is above 83. Kyler Murray, he's gonna have to go. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm just gonna draft the whole new quarterback. I'm gonna use the updated draft class. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get one of these new quarterbacks coming into the league. James Conner, he's of age. I'm not gonna keep him. I'm just gonna get rid of him. Do I want to say this is going to be a realistic rebuild, so to speak? Not necessarily. I'm not even going to hold you. It's going to be as realistic as possible, but at the end of the day, I'm still playing a video game. It's not going to be any trades where it's like I'm finessing the computer. I just might tend to make a lot of trades for picks all in one season. That's probably going to be as unrealistic as it gets. Besides that, it's still going to be realistic. He can stay. The old line needs work. I'm gonna go back to receiver. I see these receivers are extremely short. 5'9", 5'7". That's not gonna cut. Another 5'7" receiver. That's what the fuck was the Cardinals thinking when they put this team together? I don't know. The offensive line is bad. The D line is bad. The linebackers is bad. This team ain't nothing. He's fast as hell though. I might keep him actually. But everybody else, they can go. I'm gonna literally like just empty house with this team. Completely get as many draft picks as I could get and literally build my own Cardinals team and go from there. This team's a 75 defense, and this is like before me touching a thing. Like I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get rid of anything, what I'm gonna get for it, or what. Well, I know I'm gonna be able to get rid of stuff for sure, but it's gonna be an interesting challenge. I'm not even gonna hold you. One thing I do want to prioritize though is just sending everything to the AFC. I don't really necessarily want to have to go against. I mean, with the Cardinals, it's not that bad. I can send people to the NFC. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of players over here for me to be scared to have to face in the playoffs. But it might be certain players like Buda Baker, Kyler Murray, he can go. Buda Baker, Kyler Murray, all these other players who are somewhat respectable. I don't want to necessarily have to go against them in the NFC. And it's not just for this rebuild. It goes for any rebuild. Like I said, with the Cardinals, you're not going to really necessarily see too much because they don't have that many great players. But I do want to get high picks. A team who I do not feel like is going to be anything is definitely going to be the Titans. I'm going to try to see if they'll give me a first for almost. So I'm trying to see if I get a first for Kyler Murray. I doubt it because he isn't that high of an overall. Can I throw in a first and a second? I want to try to overtax and then work my way down. Decline figure. So can we go for a first? That decline. They need a wide receiver. I really want that first. So let me see if I give them Rondale more. I might be overly taxing. Can I throw a second back in here if I give Rondell Moore and Kyler Murray? Nah, okay, I'm just going. Can I get a first and a second for next year? All right, I literally tried every combination of picks from like a first round pick all the way to a fourth, and it's literally like not going for anything. Fourth all the way to 2026, and it ain't going for nothing. So we just going to go ahead and take a first from this year, and I'm gonna slide with a fifth 2 years from now. It really ain't gonna mean much, but oh my god. So I got rid of Kyler Murray, Rondell Moore, and I got me a first for next year and a seventh. A first for this upcoming draft and a seventh for next year. Is the seventh really talking about anything? No, but you never could know. As that league where I have the Titans, it's a guy who I drafted who's pretty nice. He's borderline like a sixth, maybe a seventh round draft pick. You never know what you can find. I'm just gonna say that you never know what you can find. James Conner, now it's time for him to go. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just gonna skip this part and then I'm gonna jump right to when I'm done trading away pieces, building teams, getting rid of salary, freeing up money, and all the other stuff. I know I'm gonna be taking a lot of hits like this upcoming free agency because of me getting rid of everybody, but I'm not necessarily worried about free agency. I want to at least establish what kind of roster I have. There's no point in me spending big money if I'm not ready to win right now. You know what I mean? We got a decent amount of draft picks. I ain't even gonna hold you. Now this is the borderline not realistic part. Allow that show. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 draft picks for this draft. And I got like a couple other draft picks for the following draft and the year after, but we'll see. Worry about that later. What I'm going to do, this video is just necessarily me putting the team together, me drafting, me kind of explaining what this like little mini series is gonna be about. Not even a mini series, I ain't gonna lie. I want to make sure I upload as much as possible for this, just for YouTube in general. So the reason I took a break, it's been probably like over a year, maybe a few months. I was in the process of, so we got 3 houses: House A, House B, House C. House A is where I was at when I was recording the videos my original time on my channel. And it's crazy. I could trade away my whole defense, or part of my defense, and we only dropped 1 overall. But House A is where I was at when I was originally recording these videos. House A, we moved from, I want to say, February of 2023. We moved from House A to House B. Me, my mother, my brother. And once we got to House B, then it was a lot of issues. Like, I couldn't find my laptop that I was recording with for a while. Then I found that. Then some equipment that was missing. And even with that, when I was recording in House A, I had a ton of technical difficulties that you may or may not have been able to pick up in my previous videos. Like, I mean, my laptop would overheat. The fan would be blowing like crazy. This Super Bowl was crazy. 49ers and Chiefs rematch, and 49ers beating the dog shit out of them. But it was a whole lot that was going on, and it kind of killed my whole mood. Not saying it took the passion from recording out of me. It was just a real hassle to work with, so I was kind of waiting until I got better equipment. Then I was working towards getting better equipment, a new, like, give me an actual real PC, a whole setup and everything. And then I had a lot of ups and downs in life, so I kind of put that on hold and postponed a lot of things. And then going from there, it's just, okay, I wind up, I think like a few months of staying in House B, I wound up getting my own place where I am now. And then I moved to my own place, that kind of got comfortable for a little bit. And then I'm like, finally, let me get my equipment, do what I got to do so I can hurry up and, not hurry up like it's a rush, but just get back to making YouTube videos, you know what I mean? Like, playing Madden is a passion, and rebuilding and just everything that comes along with Madden is a passion. And I kind of like to record it, and video making and editing, that's fun as well. So it's like I might as well just go ahead and, excuse me. So it's like I might as well just go ahead and just get back to it. You know what I mean? Making these videos is peaceful, it's calm, and it's relaxing for me. It gives me an opportunity to give you guys great content. So I feel like it's a win-win on both ends. But enough of the backstory, because that's not what we came for. We came to see these Cardinals win the bowl. I simulated to the off season. I'm not gonna touch free agency at all, so I might as well literally just sim to the draft. I did not do the I did not upload the forgot to upload the draft class. And my game crashed. Okay. So let me try again. It's kind of cheating in a way, not necessarily because I didn't upload the draft class initially. However, I do know who these players are. I'm gonna be using the rookies coming in through the 2024 draft. So I mean, it's just it's no difference for real. Unfair maybe. Like I said, it's not a realistic draft. So by me having a lot of picks, I'm pretty sure I got a couple of top picks. I'm gonna try to see if I can grab Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. Which, if anything, is still realistic because that's the a lot of speculations going on right now about what the Bears need to do. Me personally, I shake my head at that conversation. Me personally, I feel like the Bears need to keep Justin Fields because he is boy. If this didn't work, they need to keep Justin Fields. He's proven. I have nothing against Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is an amazing player. But the only reason why I say that is Fields is already proven. The Bears don't need to get rid of Fields. They need to get Fields something to work with. You get Caleb Williams, and now you don't do what you need to do with these other pieces and these other assets. What's even the point? Fields and Williams is going to be in identical situations, like where Williams will be at now, as opposed to like compared to where Fields was at first. So like if the Bears, if they don't do the right thing the first, it's like as far as if they do draft Caleb Williams, it's gonna be just a cycle over and over again. And then Caleb Williams is gonna struggle to do what he has to do. So now eventually it's gonna be year 2, year 3. The Bears might do whatever they need to do to get a top pick. And it's gonna be the same thing all over again. And then you're gonna be asking, you know what I'm saying, do they need to keep Caleb Williams or the next guy? Just build around Fields, let Caleb Williams go somewhere else. It's not to say Caleb Williams won't be good in the league. I do feel like he's gonna be something in the league. Mahomes level, I don't know. It's only time will tell, but I feel he's gonna be. But for now, in our universe, I'm gonna try to bring him to the Cardinals. I need to see exactly what picks I have. Number 1, 13, 20, 24. Okay. So I can kiss that Marvin Harrison goodbye unless I combine both of my firsts in a trade deal. Let me see. So I traded 2 of my first this year, and I got the number 3 pick off the Bears and their second this year. I didn't even see what pick it was for the second round, but I mean, it don't make a difference. It's a second round pick. I'm gonna go ahead and send him to the draft. I only did that so I can secure my quarterback wide receiver duo that I'm gonna be running with. Because with the those at 19 or 20, whatever that first pick was at 13, I forgot the number that fast. The chances of me being able to get Marvin Harrison and Caleb Williams, it ain't that high. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, this Marvin Harrison is not really even secure for real here. But we are going to go ahead and hop into this draft with the first overall pick. Throughout all the quarterbacks, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab Caleb Williams, man. It ain't even no point in me not grabbing him. 88 acceleration, 86 agility, 88 change of direction, 86 speed, 94 throw power, which is vital. 6'1" coming out of USC, scrambler, hidden. That's all we see for right now. That's all we need to know. This is A's and B's across the board. Definitely not looking like my report card. They draft Drake May. That's perfect. That is so perfect. So now we're going to have our receiver. It's literally just going in order. Let me just go ahead and grab Marvin Harrison, the boy from Ohio State, Maserati Marv. Oh my God, yeah, this is gonna be nice. We got us. This is gonna be fun. I want to see what it's like using both of them. I mean, granted, this is not the real version of them, but this Cardinal squad finna be real nice. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I want to make sure I touch on the defense too. I had to pause the draft because I had to walk off for a bit. Do I want to go full Atlanta Falcons and give me another receiver? I could go to Ohio State. I do like Ibuka. F A C. Nah, Could get Romeo Dunze. Man, fuck it, why not? Let's go ahead and get Romeo Dunze, man. Whew, yeah, we got some weapons over here in Arizona. Now I definitely have to go defense. I stacked up on first round picks, and with all offense, I have to go defense for a while. Like, I was just the next 6 picks? I got 3 of them. That's cool. That's cool. Let me just get Justice Hancock. This is 6'5" outside linebacker out of Florida who's normal. I'm not even gonna hold you, which I mean it's cool. It ain't nothing to delve up. I'm not even gonna hold you. When it does come to the defensive players, I don't know too many. As far as in college football, I will admit I just got heavily into college football like this past season. So I kind of really only know like I mean I know a lot of the teams and stuff like that. Player wise, it's just the big names. I'm not even going fake like I know it all. It's just the big names for now. I definitely need a free safety because I got rid of Buda Baker. Corner wise, I was able to pick up Christian Gonzalez from New England. So that's one piece that I'm gonna have. So it ain't like I'm like just completely ignoring corners. But the secondary definitely is gonna need touching up. I mean, as with every other position on this team, but the secondary will definitely need touching up. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that safety. I got the corner. I need to work on the defensive line, and then next I definitely want to touch the offensive line. But the D line is some trash this year. Honestly, I might not even touch D line. I might just mess with the D line in free agency next season. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to waste no pick on no. But the O line not talking about nothing either. Take Eric Robertson out of University of Auburn, 89 speed, 89 acceleration, 6'3", 78 strength, 81 agility, 71 change direction, and the grades. It ain't the best, but it's for sure not the worst. I mean, it's the second round. It's definitely, you know what I'm saying, second round talent. He's still up here. I'm gonna take him. Will Shipley. He seems like he has great catching and receiving ability. He's a good receiving back, so it's like, and he has the actual power back archetype. I'm gonna roll with him. We kind of got us like he like a strong guy who's gonna be able to like catch passes out the backfield and kind of really open up the pass game while being a threat himself in the run game. If the offense allows him to. The remainder of this draft, it ain't even gonna be too exciting for real, and it's gonna be a lot of players who in the future probably won't see the field that much. In all honesty, it may have seemed like I got rid of a lot to get a decent amount of picks who may not all last for real. But at the end of the day, we still free up a lot of money, so that's the real main thing that matters the most. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip ahead. If I ever do wind up drafting somebody that's hidden or anything that kind of surprises me, I'll definitely make sure I stop and edit that in. But it's looking like it's nothing up here still. I already got me outside one, but there's nothing up here. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right to week 1. So this is the draft that we got. We got Caleb Williams, Marvin Harris, Romeo Dunze, Justin Hancock. We got a lot of decent people. A lot. We actually have an 81. It was a few hidden people here and there, but more often than not everybody's gonna make the cuts. A lot of them are. I don't want to get rid of everything just to not even keep none in the first place. But it's just we just gonna go ahead and go from there. I'm gonna send a preseason week 1, and what the remainder of the video honestly is gonna take. What it's gonna be the remainder of the video is just gonna be me putting together this roster, editing depth chart. I don't even have that many cuts that need to be made. Honestly, we're just gonna do a lot of preseason. I'm just gonna cut these last 2 guys right here. This is pretty much what we're gonna do for now. This is just kind of like the setup of how everything's gonna go. I ain't gonna lie, I'm real excited. I am very excited. This is gonna be a fun series. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be one. It's gonna be one for the books for sure. All right, I ain't gonna lie, that's a huge L on my behalf because I literally thought that I got Christian Gonzalez, but I forgot I was making trades for Christian Gonzalez, but I actually never wound up getting Christian Gonzalez, which is cool. That's perfectly fine with me. This team does not look the best, but we're getting there. I'm not even gonna lie. We getting there. We gonna get there for sure. We ain't gonna have no choice but to get there. Believe me. But I really like what we have over here. This is way better than, I mean, it literally can't get no worse what the Cardinals was in real life. I'm gonna do the training camp and everything offline. But for now, that's kind of just gonna wrap up this video. It ain't really nothing else I want to touch up on. Next time we're here, we're gonna have our week 1 game against who? What does our schedule look like? Seattle, Rams. 3 division games to open up the season. First 4 games is all division games. There ain't really no team that kind of stands out for it. This might be actually the schedule we might need outside of the 49ers and the Dolphins for real. And Buffalo, maybe the Jets. We'll see how they do. This should be a pretty great first season for us. But yeah, next time we come back, we will go up against the Seattle Seahawks. Try to get the dub, but whatever happens, happens. This is year 1. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a great season. It's not gonna be a bust. We're aiming for the playoffs. Definitely. Week 1, Seattle. See you then.